To who?
Thiago.
Thiago, I wish you a healthy fight. I wish that neither of us get hurt and that we have a lot of fun and entertain these fans. Let's do it.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. High five and everything. I mean,
Good start.
Snapchat, I get a high five. I like the way this is turned out.
So let me just ask you this. You hear so much about Thiago that he's, a pressure guy, a power guy, comes out after a couple rounds, he may, burn himself out, he doesn't ever go the distance. Are you prepared for that? I mean, just that onslaught immediately?
Yeah, I'm prepared for it. I'm here for the heart. They say it's the heart that makes it great, and ever since I was a very young man, I've been fighting the next scariest guy in the world. I'm very comfortable in this space. I don't look at climbing Mount Everest or doing anything great as being easy. And so I'm here for the big challenge, and however he wants to fight me, I'll be ready.
Stylistically, if styles do make fights, I would say that. For the fans, what will impress them with this fight?
I'm sorry?
If styles do make fights, stylistically, what's impressive about this match?
Stylistically, you have a guy who doesn't appear to be afraid, kind of like Anthony Smith. He really came and he said all the right things. He didn't appear to be afraid. You got a very confident young man who he's very versatile, who has a great story against another very confident young man who's very versatile with a great story. I think we both have great abilities, and I think that's what makes it such a great fight.
What does the 4th of July mean to you?
4th of July, man, I'm extremely proud to be American. I'm extremely proud to be an American. I was just telling my coaches the other day, the luxuries that we have, just having clean water to drink and air-conditioned cars and just the little things that we take for granted, man. I'm proud. I'm glad that I came out of my mama's body on American soil.
John,
Well, you get to celebrate.
As you go forward, do you have, during fight week, are there things that you do that's routine? Do you have any superstitions and stuff like that?
Superstitions? I get a haircut before every fight. And I just got my haircut about an hour ago. My kickboxing coach, Brandon Gibson, just gave me a good old baldy. And that's one of my superstitions. I usually cut it myself, but over my last maybe 3 fights, he's cut my hair for me. And it's a nice little, we say we don't have superstitions, actually we call it tradition.
Could this be your last, maybe one of your last light heavyweight you move up? Or you were saying that you're pretty light for this one.
Yeah, lately I've been talking a lot about being a 20-time world champion. Winning this fight would be my 14th world championship. I'm starting to think maybe that number came to me for a reason. Maybe after I won my 20th world championship, I'll move up to heavyweight. So I got a little bit more to prove at light heavyweight. 20 world titles, that's a light heavyweight. Maybe that would be when I move up to a heavyweight.
Do you feel like you want to make this
busy year?
You were saying yesterday how busy this year's going to be.
Yeah. I plan on winning on July 6th, and I plan on winning in December. And then 2020, I'd like to fight 3 times again if my body holds up and the team's passion holds.
John, do you feel like you want to make a statement to some of the young guns coming up, because just get pretty proud of some of the young fighters coming up and stuff like that?
Yeah, I do want to make a statement to the other light heavyweights, that's for sure. Just by letting them know that I'm here to stay. I'm not defending anything. I'm on the offense, and I'm here to take over the world. Before being scheduled to fight Thiago, I knew very little about him. I actually knew nothing about him. I knew that there's a really muscular guy from Brazil with a big old sledgehammer tattoo on his chest. But now I've looked into his story, and I understand he's from the favelas, which is a really tough area to grow up in Brazil. He made it out of favelas with a good head on his shoulders. He served the Brazilian military. He went back to the favelas after becoming a pro fighter to create like a boys and girls club for his community where he teaches martial arts for free. I understand that he's a single father and that he does a good job raising his kids. And he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, black belt in Muay Thai, and he started his career off doing capoeira. To me, he's everything that I look for in a strong martial artist. He's respectable. He represents his gym and his country well, and that's why he's a fellow Christian, and that's why I'm honored to fight him, because he's a man, and no one loses in these situations. You know, I wish him all the best. My intention is to beat him. You know, he's my opponent, but I do respect him, and even with the defeat for Thiago, you know, this is a blessing for him just to be here already. All of Brazil is talking about him. You know, his posters and his faces all over the place. And he's already won just being here, so I'm happy for him that he's here in this opportunity.
Jon, can you talk about the face-off?
Do you remember watching some fights of him before?
Oh, well, no, not before being scheduled to fight him. I really didn't pay much attention to him, just because there's so many guys on the roster. But once I was scheduled to fight him, I became a little bit of a fan of his. I get obsessed with all my opponents, and I think that's why I end up getting my hand raised.
Jon, can you talk about the face-off? What's going through your head when you're doing that? When you guys are up there doing that?
The face-off. I felt that he wanted to send an aggressive energy to me, and right now we have several hours before the fight. It's not really necessary. Not for me anyways. I know a lot of these guys in their first world championship opportunity, emotionally, they're going through so much. But I've learned that, you know, just save it. Save your energy. You're gonna need it. So I just decided to look away and let them know that I do take you very seriously. But the story's gonna go on.
How do you see the fight playing out Saturday night? How do you visualize it?
I see myself winning the fight, and if I can finish him, that'd be amazing. But just to win, I'll be happy with the win.
You look much taller. You always have a reach advantage. Is that key for you on Saturday? You see that reach?
I think having a long reach can be an advantage, but there's also been a lot of really short, stocky fighters who do a lot of great things over the years. So what makes it an advantage is the mind and how you use your body. You know.
Got it.
Why is it important to know your opponent's historical background?
I like to know who I'm fighting just because I look at every fighter as a final exam. You know, and in high school I didn't study, and I was a shitty student. And this is my new chance at life to get it right, to be the guy who does his homework. And so I have 3 months to prepare for one test. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to know what I'm getting into. I'm going to know my opponent's coaching staff. I'm going to know his backstory. I'm going to know his reason why he fights. You know, I'm going to know his defensive things and his offense. It's just my way of making it right, you know, making up for past failures, daring to be great at this.
Jon, when you talk about Tony, are you competing with yourself in terms of the title greatest of all time? I mean, that's such a high number. Do you want to put yourself so far out there that no one can even have that conversation?
Yeah, that's the idea. You know, my coach Ray Jackson always tells me, Jon, you know, being the greatest of all time isn't cool and all. You know, being the most dominant champion is cool and all. But you want to set records that'll never be broken. You know, look at yourself as that guy. You're capable of being that guy. You are that guy. But you have to earn it. You got to live up to it. It's going to take a lot of hard work to get there. And so that's why I'm just trying to set high goals for myself that has nothing to do with breaking anyone else's records. Really, it's just setting my own records.
Jon, the best stories, the best movies in sports have highs and lows and comebacks. How would you describe the Jon Jones story?
Oh my goodness, it's been crazy to say the least. You know, it's a perfect story. It's a really good story. You know, it's a good story, and then it has its drama, and then it has the happy ending. That's what I'm hoping for. You know, I'm still in the middle of it, really, of all of it. There's a lot of more chapters in my book that needs to be wrote. But yeah, man, you know, starting off, you know, almost like the golden boy of the UFC, and having a lot of good things happen, and then going through just some really crappy times and losing a lot of respect around the world, and then having the opportunity to build myself back up. It's movie worthy, honestly, and my job is just to try to be the best person I can be to make sure the ending of my book or movie is just one that brings tears to people's eyes. This guy really got it together, you know, and I'm still every day just trying to make better decisions to just ultimately make the fans and people really proud of me.
Every time you fought, you talk about the greatest of all time. What's your go-to for time
Top fighters of all time?
Yes.
My favorites are Anderson Silva, so I was going to be up there with me. Even though George St. Pierre went out a little bit of a hater, I feel, by his comments, he'll always be one of my favorites. He was one of my initial kind of idols. I love the way he carried himself. Let's see, who else? I mean, I had to say Jose Aldo. I'm gonna say Jose Aldo. Demetrius Johnson, he's good, he's cool and all. For me personally, I loved Jose Aldo's style. Yeah. And it always changes, you know, I get asked that question a lot. Sometimes I'll throw Demetrius in there or Fedor in there, but today I'm feeling a Jose Aldo.
What about DC?
How does it end? Well, we're still working on it. We're still working on how the movie ends. You know, like I said, every day I wake up with the choice to try to be a good dude, you know, or just, you know, I know there's a lot of pits you can fall into along the way on this journey. So right now I'm just taking it one day at a time, just trying to be a better dude. And if I do good every day, I think the story's going to be all right.
Seems like you're bringing people a lot more into your life. Instagram Live all the time.
Oh, yeah.
What brought that about?
You know, I really don't. I feel like I don't bring people into my life too often. I kick it up a lot on Fight Week, just because I know right around now is when people give a damn. So yeah, I definitely enjoy my privacy, and I try to raise my daughters as normally as possible. Try to live as normally as possible. But on the week of a fight is when people want to see me and feel me and know how I feel, and so I try to give that to the people.
See people need both sides of it. Aesthetic has to be very obvious.
Yeah, you know, I'm a lot taller than him. I got a lot longer limbs, but I'm expecting when he takes his shirt off on Saturday night, he's gonna be yoked, you know, and I gotta be comfortable with that. I just watched my Vitor Belfort fight last night, and I was like, man, I didn't realize how muscular, how fit Vitor Belfort was when I fought him, you know. It was a good reminder to myself that I've fought many little pit bulls before, and yeah, it should be fun. I am. I do feel like I'm getting better, and the reason why I feel that way is my team. I feel like I'm becoming a better leader, and I'm like trying to bring out the best in the guys that are around me, and the more I care, the more they care, the more they bring out the best in me. And I'm a reflection of these guys, and I am truly blessed to have accumulated some men that actually really care about me, and I don't think I've accumulated possibly the best mixed martial arts team that's ever existed.
John, we've seen a big growth in mixed martial arts in Africa this year. Is headlining your card next year in Johannesburg or Cape Town something you'd be interested in?
I think that'd be really cool. Yeah, I would be interested in something like that for sure.
Sure to have you.
Hey, thank you. All right.
With so many fights around the country now and around the world, basically, is it still special to come back to Vegas for a fight, or why is it?
Vegas is the fight mecca. Zero state income tax. Right? It's close to home for me. It's only an hour flight from all my friends, from my New Mexican friends, where I've spent the majority of my adult life now. Those are the main reasons, really. I got to have my best friend drive my Jeep up here with my dog, you know, so it's just all very convenient. And that's something I couldn't do if I was fighting in New York or one of these places.
Jon, is there a 4th of July, since this is a holiday that stands out to you, that stayed with you from when you were younger?
Yeah, 4th of July is 4th of July. As a proud American, it's always a very special day. I'm excited to get my daughters out and try to make it a very normal 4th of July, where they'll maybe find a nice park somewhere off the strip and get some blankets, you know, and maybe even have a hamburger.
We're going to see fireworks on Saturday night?
Absolutely. Well, you're going to see fireworks on Saturday night, that's for damn sure. but